Hi, and welcome to the kitchen one more time. This is Samar Santana, chef at Charlie Palmer in Bloomingdale's. Today we're going to talk about Mirepoix real quick. It's just one of those things that a lot of people use it for flavors when you're doing braces, doing bracing, things like that. But I'm going to show you something real quick, with Mirepoix that we use a lot here in the restaurant. And one of the most important things when you're cutting a Mirepoix, you're cutting anything in the kitchen, is having a sharp knife. You could always sharpen it in the stone, could do that once a week or twice a week, but the best thing is to have a diamond steel like we have here. And just, this knife is 50-50, so you want to go, on every side. Kind of want to go like this, It has a guard right here in case, you're getting too happy and going too crazy, it kind of stops right there so you don't cut your finger, But then once you get used to it, you could just go fast, and do it like this. That gets the edge of the knife, makes it nice and sharp, so you don't cry when chopping onions, So, if you're doing a brace like short ribs and things like that, you want, big chunks, so you could take them out, like big chunks of onions like that. You want big chunks of celery. Once again, you want big chunks of carrots so they don't break down, but you get the flavor out of it. What we like to do here in the restaurant, because we like to serve the Mirepoix in the plate when we're doing short rib, kind of like to do like a small, like a small dice or medium dice, kind of cut it small, like this. Okay, another secret when you're using a sharp knife and you're cutting stuff in the kitchen, especially in a piece of carrot, remove the first piece, so make the carrot nice and steady. That's when you start cutting. Always, always, always keeping this finger stuck, behind the other fingers like this. And I'll show you that right now. See, I'm always keeping my finger, hiding my finger in there so it doesn't, I don't chop it off. And when you're doing that, you always keep it, always hiding your finger. Then we're gonna do the same thing with the onion. So now you have a beautiful Mirepoix that you can actually serve, like if you're doing a piece of short rib, you don't want to add any extra vegetables or anything like that. Just leave the Mirepoix in there and use it as a garnish. So, Mirepoix is just a combination of onions, celery, and carrots and friends. In Italy, I believe they call it sofrito, which is, kind of the same thing. They just add different, they add garlic to it. In the South, they call it the Holy Trinity, in which they take the Mirepoix and they add peppers to it and garlic. So yeah, there you have it. Simple as Mirepoix, something you can use at home, either to flavor stuff or to put it on a plate as a garnish.